Hello, ladies. So today is Monday, September 28th, and I am bringing to you my update today. So I went to the doctor's this morning, and last Friday I did my follicle scan, my first follicle scan, and my follicles, I had two of them on my right side, and both of them were not mature enough for me to do my trigger shot yet. So I had to come back today. Well, go back or whatever, but I went back today, this morning, to do my follicle scan. My second one, to see if any of them had matured. Now, last Friday they were at a 10 and a 15, and today they were at a 16 and a 21. So I'm super excited because today I get to do my trigger shot, which will make me ovulate, and I will be having my IUI on Wednesday. I wanted it on Tuesday because my husband is off work on Tuesday, this Tuesday, and it's really hard because he works early in the morning, and I know a lot of my appointments take place really early in the morning, so I kind of wanted it on Tuesday when he was going to be off, and that way he can go, and, we can enjoy this experience together, but, unfortunately, the doctor that's going to be performing the procedure won't be in, doesn't basically, I think what I think it is, because I'm like, there's no way that you can tell me that you only do IUIs on these days, because what if people ovulate on their own and they're ovulating? Like, you can't just blow them off and make them wait, you know what I mean? I think it's because they have two locations. One of them is further in Dallas, and the one that I go to, is in South Lake, and I think they think that I want to be at the South Lake one, which I completely don't care. Like, I'm like, my husband works by the one in Dallas, and I live closer to the one in South Lake. Doesn't make a difference, so either way I'm gonna have to go, both areas anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I think that they only do those IUIs or procedures on Tuesdays, and other days that they don't do them at the South Lake office in Dallas, and I think they wanted me at the South Lake one. So long story short, we scheduled it for Wednesday, which I will be doing it Wednesday at 11. Now, here is my thing, and please, 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 somebody comment and let me know what you think. So they wanted me to give my trigger shot tonight at 9 p.m., and then they scheduled my IUI for Wednesday at 11 a.m. and in which my husband will be dropping off his specimen because he has to work at 9:30. So we're gonna drop his specimen off at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then they're gonna do the wash. And they were like, "Oh, we have to push it out." And they said, like, I'm like, okay, like, I'm completely, like, really lost, because I've heard that it's supposed to be within like an hour, and the lady told me, she was like, oh no, it can be as long as a night, like it can stay all day once it's washed and prepped, and she was like, normally we want it anytime after 2-hour time frame. And I was like, okay, like, I haven't heard anybody say that. Like, you know me, like, I've been all over YouTube and all over the internet and looking at everybody's like their experiences and how their procedure went, like their timings, and everybody said that it was within an hour and that they had to be there, to get it done after an hour of them prepping the specimen. And then they also said that it had to be done between a 24 to 36 hour time frame after you've either ovulated or did your trigger shot. So I'm like, okay, you want me to do my trigger shot at 9 p.m. tonight, but you don't want me to have my IUI is not scheduled until 11, because I had my IUI scheduled for 9:30, but no, I had it scheduled for 8:30, and unfortunately, because of the timings when the doctor is gonna be there, they had to push me to 11. So I'm like, okay, and it didn't dawn on me until I left how long of a time frame that was gonna be. So I'm like, you want me to take it at 9 p.m. tonight and then have my IUI at 11 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday? That's a total of 38 hours since trigger. So I'm like, if y'all mess this up, like, I cannot. So I'm like, should I just, like, take my trigger shot later? Like, should I just do it, like, I don't know, whatever time? It could be in the middle of the night, or, like, super early in the morning on tomorrow. Friday. Where did I get Friday from? But on Tuesday, tomorrow, or, like, what should I do? Because obviously I can't move my time up for my IUI. So I'm like, and I'm freaking out because I'm like, I haven't heard anybody get an IUI done after they've ovulated. Like, I don't know. Does it work like that? Like, can you get it done after you've ovulated? I've just seen everybody get theirs done between a 24 to 36 hour time frame. And I've not seen anybody else get it done any later than that. Any later than 36. So I'm like, mine's at a 38 right now. And that's not like, okay, as soon as 38 hours hit, boom, I'm be in the chair, in the syrups, and boom, they're going to put it in. Like, no, they start to prep me and get everything ready, and I'm just not, so I'm not feeling too confident about this right now. And I feel like I called them and I was like, what do I do? Like, I haven't heard back from them yet, so I'm kind of irritated about that because I've called them like 3 times today and left. One time I spoke to somebody and she sent me to the voicemail of the nurse, and the other 2 times that I called, I left a voicemail because no one was answering. So I'm like kind of irritated, and I'm just like, I don't want anybody to screw this up. Like, I don't want them to mess this up, and I miss my window, you know what I mean? And the sperm doesn't catch the egg, and I do not need that. So I'm kind of stressed out about that right now. Not quite sure what I want to do anyways, but we'll figure it out. Other than that, so like I was saying, my ovaries did improve a lot. They did say that she thinks that for sure the 21 is going to ovulate, not 100% sure about the 16. So, and she was like, it was weird because I'm like, does she know? Like, sometimes I feel like, okay, because like I said before, the doctor that's been working with me is not my original doctor that was working with me for my fertility issues, which is weird. Like, I've never met her before, but this is like the 3rd or 4th time I've seen her. So I'm like, and so I asked her today, I was like, are you going to be the one doing the procedure too? And she was like, oh no, your other doctor will be doing it. And I was like, okay, like, why do they have you? Because she doesn't know anything. Like, I mean, she knows, but, like, she came in and was like, when she was looking at my ovaries and looking at my follicle, she was like, oh, so only one of them grew. And I'm like, what do you mean only one grew? Like, lady, do you not know that one was 10 and the other one was 15 on Friday? Like, clearly they both grew. Like, clearly they're at 16 and 21 now. Like, clearly they both grew. So I'm just like, I don't know what the heck she's talking about. And sometimes I feel like some of the stuff that she says to me, like, she doesn't know who she's talking to. You know what I mean? Like, she doesn't know me, doesn't know my situation, doesn't know my circumstances, doesn't know what I've been through. She doesn't know anything. So she doesn't understand what I'm going through or what to say to me or how to go about certain things when it comes to me because you don't know my past. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I'm kind of irritated at the fact that I'm being pushed off to another doctor that I have no idea who she is, and she does not know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, anybody can grab your chart and look at your chart and be like, oh yeah, boom, bam, boom, but you don't know anything about me. Like, my chart does not tell you everything that I've been through, and does not tell you everything that I've told my doctor previously. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. That kind of bothers me. And then for them to schedule me within that time frames of my IUI being like 38 hours out since I've been triggered, like, that's stupid. And I'm just like, no, something's not working out. And where's my original doctor? Like, that's what I'm like getting irritated about. And I'm just like, oh, I need them to like get it together. So, and then my uterine lining, she finally told me, because when I had asked her the last time, she was just like, oh, it looks good. And I was like, can you tell me how much it is? And how much is measuring at? And she was like, yeah, let me take a couple pictures and then I'll check the monitors when I leave out of here and let you know. And I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, clearly every other nurse that I've ever seen that gave an ultrasound or doctor or whatever, they always measure it right there and they're like, oh yeah, it's X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, why can't you tell me right now? Like, she did the same thing with my follicles today. She was like, oh yeah, I'll tell you when you come out. And I'm like, why you couldn't just tell me when you first saw it? Like, you clearly took the pictures of it. So it was just really irritating. But my uterine lining was at a 10.4. So I was really excited about that because I was really worried about my uterine lining not being, at a good size, a good, cushiony home for an egg implantation. So I'm just really like trying not to stress myself out about it. I'm just trying to be excited and, go through this because I'm just like, honey, these people are about to drive me crazy. But other than that, we're just excited. Like, I just want everything to work. Like, I'm praying and praying and praying so hard. Like, you have no idea. I'm just really, really hoping that this works out and that I have a positive outcome this IUI cycle. And today, hold on, I'm checking my fertility app. Today, my mom's calling. I'll call her back. Today is cycle day 15 for me. So, I guess I'll probably be ovulating on cycle day 16 or 17. Depending on when the trigger makes that happen, which I have some OPKs, so I'll be taking those too. I didn't take one today. I took one yesterday because I just wanted to see, and it was negative, of course, but I didn't take one today because I figured I'm going to be doing my trigger shot, and I'm going to want to take one tomorrow morning, and then take one the morning of my IUI, so to see where my, ovulation timing is going and stuff, to make sure that it's going within a good time frame. I'm just thinking that I'm really thinking that I might take my trigger shot like really late because I'm kind of scared. I'm kind of scared the closer it gets to 36 hours. I don't know. Should I be scared? Like, I really don't know. Like, can somebody please tell me, because I really don't know, and I hope someone can answer this question because I'm kind of flipping out. So, yeah, that's going to conclude my message right now. Okay, everybody, so it is now 9:03, and we are going to do the overdose injection. Too close. So here's the injection. You can see a little fluid in there, kind of.
Ready?
Wait, I'll tell you when. Okay.
Yeah.
Go. Slow. Okay, pull out. Okay, so HCG injection is done. We took it at, we said it was 9:08 or whatever. Well, actually, it was probably like 9:05. Yeah. Anyways, around 9 o'clock. And I feel really weird. Like, I feel like my body is like, like, like as I'm sitting here, I can just feel my body like shutting down. I'm getting tired. My mouth is feeling really like tingly and like my tongue feels numb. It kind of feels like when I went in for my surgery and I don't know what the heck they gave me, but they gave me this, they injected something into my IV before they got ready to take me off to the operating room. And when I tell you, I felt like a ton of bricks just slayed on me. Like, I was just like, whoa. And it was so crazy. And it felt weird. Like, it wasn't a good feeling. It did not feel like, I felt like I couldn't control anything. I couldn't do anything. I felt like I couldn't move, and my body felt like it was paralyzed. Like, I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that felt, and I'm feeling kind of like that, but not like on a scale of 1 to 10 when it comes to that feeling that I had when I got my procedure done. It's probably at like a 4, but I feel the same like feelings of it. Like my face is tingling. I feel flustered. Like, it's weird. So I just wanted to let everybody know what this feeling is if you've never done the HCG trigger shot. I mean, obviously everybody reacts to it differently. I just feel like I'm ready to go to sleep now and see what happens. But yeah, I feel really weird, guys. Anyways, I was doing some research and I saw that some people got their IUI done 36 plus hours after their trigger and had higher success rate. What is your guys' opinion about that? Because they felt like because the egg was already there, that the sperm, when it was going, it went, got to the egg in time or whatever, or they tried to base it based off of when they ovulated, based off instead of before they ovulated. So going like from 24 to 36, they want more like 36 to 40. So hours post trigger. So if anybody's heard anything or know any I guess updates about that or experiences that anyone's had in that aspect, please comment below and let me know. I'm kind of freaking out, but I'm trying not to freak out. I'm trying to just think like, okay, it is what it is, and whatever is going to be is going to be. It's just hard to think that, like, when you feel like people are screwing up your timing. And then on top of that, for it to be someone that's not even my doctor, my normal doctor, just makes everything worse, because I'm just like, I don't know if you know what you're talking about. And I don't see her name or face or pictures anywhere in the office. Like, all over the office is the doctor that's been working with me. Like, and he's got articles that have been written about him, and he's been in a ton of different things and won a ton of awards, and his stuff is all over the office. And I'm just like, well, like, obviously he knows what he's doing, but I need to know if this is what he wants me to do, because he's the one that's operating this, shenanigan of a ride. So I'm kind of worried. because I can't tell them, oh yeah, I ovulate around this time, because I don't ovulate. So, and I don't know when I ovulate, if I ever have. Like, I don't know. And I can't be like, oh, well, we need to do it around this time because of the fact that I ovulate around this time. So it just makes it difficult that I don't know what my own body does. So it's already bad enough that I need somebody else to tell me. But anyways, we will see. And I will give an update on Wednesday, like I said earlier. Talk to you guys later. I'm going to bed now. Bye.